Oh.
That's me. Look, Daddy. When I had magic powers, that was fun.
Magic powers? That's a good one. Only in her dreams.
It's true. It was last winter. It was the day you were arguing because you didn't want to sleep together anymore.
Tonight, you're sleeping in another room.
But where are we gonna go? Dad's remodeling our rooms.
Then I'm going with Periwinkle. We're going to sleep with Dad.
Oh, no, you won't. You boys won't bother your father tonight. He still has a lot of work to do on his snow flyer. He has other fish to fry.
Daddy likes to fry fish? That's just horrible.
You noodle head. That means he's busy.
Hey, don't speak of Dandelion like that. First of all, you're the noodle head.
Yeah, the one who says it is the one who is it.
Now. No more arguing. We'll worry about your sleeping arrangements later. I have to clean out the attic now, so I don't want to hear another sound out of you.
Wait, Anzinia, I'll help you.
My poor back.
You should think about others instead of arguing all the time.
This jacket will be too small for Poppy. Oh, well. Mistletoe will wear it. Oh, my back.
Anzinia! You shouldn't have shoveled all that snow by yourself. Oh!
I know, my dear. Now, I'm sure the mittens are in one of these
Wow.
boxes, but which one?
Anzinia, whose books are these?
They're mine. They're the books from my childhood. I was wondering where these were. Oh, that was my favorite. That's a story about a firefly fairy named Cymbeline. I must have read that story 100 times.
A firefly fairy? Read it, Anzinia. Read it to me, please.
All right, it's a good story. Once upon a time, way out in the forest, there lived a firefly fairy as sweet as the morning dew. The villagers thought she was adorable. They had thought she was a darling little girl. What they didn't know is that she was a fairy. She had one wish, to use her magic to help those around her. And that's how the villagers came to know of the magic powers of Cymbeline, the fairy.
Violet, it's Cymbeline. Violet, sweet Violet, it's me, Cymbeline.
Cymbeline, is that really you?
Yes, a little older than in the book. I've waited many years to find my replacement. To find one who's up to the task. Doing good things for people isn't easy for everyone, you know. But it's easy for sweet little rabbits like you.
Like me? Huh? What do you mean?
Today, I'm giving all my magic powers to you. Yes, that's right, little Violet. Be careful. You must use them wisely and do good things for others.
I will, Cymbeline. But why me?
Violet, look at this.
Cymbeline?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I woke you. Look, I found my magic wand, part of my fairy costume, and you may have it.
Be careful, Violet. Use it wisely. Promise me.
Cymbeline, I promise. And abracadoozy, abracadoozy. No, that's not fairy-like. I know. What if I said, a fairy's wand will do the trick. It only takes a magic flick. Hooray, I'm Violet the fairy. Oh? Uh-oh, someone needs my help.
It's not fair, Daddy. He bugs me, and it's not true that I talk in my sleep.
Maybe not, but you snore louder than a steam engine.
Oh, for the love of carrots! Try to get along. You're not babies anymore. Once my snow flyer is finished, I promise to finish remodeling the bedrooms.
I'm not going to
We'll
have
just see
another
about
night
this
like
like
this.
you.
Can do the trick. It only takes one magic flick.
You pumpkin head! Oh, you're radish head!
I don't believe it! Why don't you stop arguing and listen? I have a wish for you. Abracadabra! May all your troubles disappear, Woods!
Now look what you did!
Yes, they're plugs for my ears. I've been looking for them. I need them when I use the saw.
Hey, that's the solution. Poppy, you won't hear Mistletoe talk in his sleep, and Mistletoe, you won't be awakened by Poppy's snoring.
That solution is simple and effective. Well done, Violet. I'm very proud of you.
That was a great idea, Violet.
It was. Thank you. We wish we had thought of it.
You couldn't have. Only fairies can have such good ideas.
Good night, Daddy.
Oh, 5 hugs all at once. That's a lot of hugs for an aching daddy like me.
Good night, Daddy.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Apparently I'm not the only one suffering from back pains. Are you sure you're in shape to take your first flight tomorrow?
Oh, of course, Zinnia. A few little aches and pains aren't enough to keep me from taking my first flight. You know, my snow flyer could make life so much easier for the villages during the winter time.
Yes, it could. Flying from village to village would be marvelous. But for the moment, the only flying I want to do is in my dreams. I am exhausted. Oh, my back seems to be getting worse and worse. Oh.
Fairy's wand will do the trick. It only takes a single flick. May Aunt Zinnia's back get better, and may she wake up feeling good, just like she used to. Ah, I like doing good things for those I love.
Is what you said earlier true?
Are you crazy in the head? You scared me to death. What's gotten into you?
Shh. Tell me, is it true or not?
Is it true that I'm a fairy? Yes, it's true. Why would I say it if it weren't? Cymbeline gave me her powers, but I can only use them to help those around me. What's wrong, Periwinkle?
Well, it's that I've been having nightmares lately. Because, you see, I dream about Luella the turtle. She scares me, you know.
She is pretty scary.
I tried to talk to Poppy and Mistletoe about it, but they laughed at me. And Zinnia told me to think of something nice when I fall asleep. But it doesn't work. Oh, Violet, if you're a fairy, please help me. Do you think you can?
Well, I haven't tested my magic powers on dreams yet, but a fairy can do anything. Close your eyes and think about Luella as hard as you can. Think hard. A fairy's wand will do the trick. It only takes a magic flick. May Periwinkle never have a bad dream. And may Luella not bother him in the night again. Abracadabra!
What's next? What do we do?
Look at that. You see how scary that shadow looks, Periwinkle? But it's just a shadow. Well, just think about this shadow when you go to sleep. Dreams are just shadows in our sleep.
That's really amazing! That's fantastic! I'll do exactly as you said. Thank you, Violet!
Actually, my name is Violet the Fairy now.
With these earplugs in our ears, we'll sleep like logs. What'd he say? Hey, if you see Luella tonight, say hi to her for me.
If you must know, Violet the Fairy chased my nightmares away, so there! So now I'm not afraid to go to sleep anymore.
So Miss Violet thinks she's a fairy.
Then I'm the king of the sorcerers.
I'm telling you, she's a fairy. She even has a magic wand, and Cymbeline the Firefly Fairy gave her all of her magic powers to help those around her.
She'll do anything to get attention. Whatever you say, she's a fairy.
You know what? That gives me an idea.
You know, Cymbeline, to be a real fairy, I should have hair just like yours. It would be great to have your wings too, but your hair will be good for a start. Abracadabra, please make my hair like Cymbeline's. Look! If I had golden hair, I'd be much prettier. Everyone would see I'm a fairy, and that would make them happy to see me. I'm right, aren't I? Thank you, Cymbeline. Good night. Another wonderful day as a fairy is starting. Oh no, this is impossible. What happened? Maybe I used the wrong magic spell. That's it, I made a mistake. My wand. Oh. Huh? Oh. Huh? Huh? My dear Violet, I thought I could count on you, but I see that you aren't worthy of taking my place. You don't need golden hair. You already have within you all of the qualities to make a marvelous fairy. You have forgotten what's most important, to think of others. That is why I have given my powers to another person who I'm certain won't let me down. Sincerely, Cymbeline. No, it can't be.
How did you do that?
Oh no, not him.
Last night, a fairy came and she gave me all her powers. Her name was Cymbeline. She was a butterfly, I think.
She's a firefly, and she gave me all her powers. So give them back.
Give them back? How could I do that? Besides, if Cymbeline chose me, it's because I obviously deserved it more than you.
Guess what? He made a firefly disappear, and then he turned my dolly into a mouse, but then he changed it back. Did it with his magic
Show her some
wand.
of the things you can do, Poppy. Show her the abracadabra thing. I know you could turn her into a frog. Do it.
I don't know. I think she'd be better as a hedgehog. Abracadabra and blah, blah, blah. Turn my sister into a great big...
Give me back my wand. I want it.
Hey, get her off me.
Hey, stop it. And Phineas said it isn't nice to fight like a bunch of sailors.
Yeah, you guys, play nice.
Got it. And don't steal it from me again, or else I'll turn you into a... Hey, what's that? Fairy dust? Oh, you wrote the letter from Cymbeline. Tell me, was it you? I won. They wanted to play a joke on you, and I had to say that Poppy's magic tricks were really good. I fooled you, didn't I? You're mean, so mean.
Come on, Violet. You don't really think you're a fairy, do you? That only happens in fairy tales.
Last night, Periwinkle told us how Cymbeline came to you, so we spied on you. But it was only for fun.
You're jealous that I'm the fairy of the house. That's it, isn't it? It bothers you that I cured Aunt Cynthia's backache and that I made Luella disappear from Periwinkle's nightmares.
Amazing. I guess she really does believe she's a fairy.
You did it. She's gone.
Luella is gone. I didn't dream about her, Violet. Not even a tiny little bit. All because of you.
Thank you.
Children, it's time for breakfast. I made blueberry pancakes for you, and I have freshly squeezed orange juice, too. It's miraculous. My backache has disappeared, just like magic.
If you want more proof, all you need to do is ask. A fairy's wand can do the trick. It only takes a magic flick. May Daddy finish his snow flyer today. Abracadabra!
Will you look at her? I think Violet the Fairy is falling on her head.
I figured out how to get the thing off the ground. I'm ready to take my maiden flight.
You see?
Hey, how come I don't get to carry anything?
Did we think of everything?
We should have brought more donuts.
Oh, children, you're adorable. But this is a very important day for me, and my stomach is too nervous to eat anything.
It isn't for you.
It's for Violet.
Yes? Oh.
Hello, Violet the Fairy.
Not a moment too soon. I was about to make this food appear all by myself.
Be careful. The cocoa is still very hot. You have to blow on it. Even fairies can burn their tongues.
You didn't tell Daddy and Aunt Zinnia about my powers.
We promise our lips are zipped. Your secret is safe with us, Violet.
I could eat another eggplant pie. Having magic powers sure gives you an appetite.
I'll get it.
Oh no, I'm the littlest. I get to go get it.
Then there's our neighbor Francine, whose roof caved in under the snow. We should help her too. And we should find the doll Pimpernel lost. As for me, I've been trying to find the formula for beet juice fuel. I thought maybe you could help me.
Not right now. Maybe later. We'll see. After Daddy's flight. I can't wait to see your snow flyer fly, Daddy.
In a few minutes, I'll be flying over the hills. I hope this first flight is successful. The whole town is going to be there.
You will, Daddy. You're going to have a great flight.
We're sure of it.
He's going to take off up the hill and land over there. It's hard to believe.
I can't wait to see him do it.
Here he comes.
Hey, look at the bellflower.
We're behind you, Bramble.
We'll be right there when you land.
Violet, dear, would you make sure my parachute is securely folded in my backpack?
Sure, Daddy. I can't reach it. Oh, well. Daddy and Zinnia made a millet bar for you. Daddy! Do birds fly on empty stomachs? No, they don't. So eat, please.
Okay, everybody, it's time for takeoff.
See you when you land, Dad.
Have a good flight.
You can do it, Bramble! Good luck!
There's nothing to worry about. The flight will go well. Besides, he has his parachute just in case.
Huh? Oh no, his parachute! Fairy's wand can do the trick. All it takes is one magic flick. May Daddy's parachute be in his backpack.
Bramble, talk to me. Are you all right?
I hope you have a good remedy for a broken back, Zinnia.
Your back's not broken, but don't worry. I have camphor oil, which cured me in one night.
What happened, Dad? Tell us what went wrong.
Why didn't your parachute open?
It wasn't in my backpack.
It wasn't there? How come? That's impossible. I made a wish. Fairies don't make mistakes.
A fairy? Violet? What on earth are you saying?
Dinner's ready. Dear, don't cry anymore. You need to eat.
No. I'm never coming out of my room. It's all my fault. Everything. I thought I had cured Aunt Zinnia's bag. And I thought I'd helped you finish your snow flare.
I worked day and night to finish that invention, and Zinnia got better because of her camphor oil. But she got better quickly because you took good care of her. You know what else you did? You got the boys to make up. You did good things for those around you because you thought you had special powers. And you really do have special powers, sweetheart. You're full of sweetness and goodness and mischief.
Here's a dinner fit for Violet the Fairy.
But I'm not a fairy.
Yes, you are. Even without a magic wand.
We're here because Violet the fairy does exist.
She's our sister, and we love her.
Now eat your dinner, dear.
Periwinkle, at least you don't dream about Luella anymore.
No, but last night I dreamt of an even scarier monster. So if you know how to help me, I'd be grateful.
Essential camphor oil. Now there's an idea. It might soothe my old bones. Ah, those bunnies are true little fairies.